Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Welcoming you to the Post-Fight Show with Stormybman for this Saturday, December 16th, 2023. This is the Post-Fight Show for Kelly versus Ramirez. Just finished a little time ago on Dazn, a battle of super welterweights. This fight was broadcast from the UK and gave us a chance to see some action from one of the UK's touted young talents, Josh Kelly. They call him the pretty boy. He kind of is being trekked along that Oscar de la Hoya line of promotion. Kelly is a former Olympian and a prospect that they have fast-tracked toward a title shot. He is ranked in the WBO and the IBO, and they are looking for him to possibly get a title shot very soon with the IBO, but he's actually ranked number 1 in the WBO, and Xander Zayas is ranked number 2 in the WBO. And you know, currently the super welterweight title for the WBO is in the grasp of Tim Tszyu. So if you're following boxing like some of you profess to love, you can see that there are matches to be made out here for guys, even if you don't know who they are, which is another reason why Stormybman likes to try to come on and talk about some of these fights a little bit. I will not profess to know it all when it comes to some of these fighters from around the world, But if you kind of get a little tired of the continuous white noise that is circling around the lightweight and super lightweight divisions, you can come and listen to some of this talk, and we can kind of see what's going to be happening with the super welterweights. Now, I'll say this. Mr. Kelly came out with flying colors in this fight. He was facing a gentleman from Colombia by the name of Placido Ramirez, who entered the fight with the record of 24-3 with 17 KOs. He had been stopped twice. He's 29 years of age, an orthodox fighter who stands 5'11". However, Ramirez has not faced anyone on the level of Kelly. So that being said, you know he had to be brought into this bout as an opponent that would just give Josh Kelly some work. And he didn't give him much, as he succumbed to a right uppercut in the third round and went to his knees and took the full count on his knees. He didn't take a knee. He went down from the shot and didn't feel like he could continue or beat the count. So it was resignation, basically. We want to say that. So we're going to take a quick moment and see who we got in the building with us this evening. We've got more fights coming up, and it's a pick your poison kind of evening because, once again, boxing is doing the abominable thing by placing two cards on at roughly the same time. That'll be the Dazn card that'll feature the Battle of Unification for flyweights, IBF WBO flyweights. Jesse Bam Rodriguez against Sonny Edwards, and then later there'll also be David Morrell taking on Sina Abeko. So either one of those cards you can tune into this evening and catch you some quality boxing. My pick for what I want to watch is pretty much going to be the flies, because Bam is coming back off of a broken jaw. He had been looking very good, but we need to know where he is. And Sonny Edwards has been looking to face Bam and calling him out for a duration. So this is a good unification match, and we'll get to see who's the best amongst the flies between these two little bitty guys. Bars. Yeah. So let's see who we got in the building with us this evening. We got Copper Aborigines out there saying, salute Stormybman, the real minister of boxing, according to my granddaughter. You have a very intelligent granddaughter, Copper. Says, the scriptures do say, listen to the babes. They are innocent ones according to the Creator. Yeah, man. That's what's up. I appreciate that, Copper. And I know you be listening, because you kind of like the angle that Stormy throw things out there a little bit. And I hope I don't disappoint, huh? Then we got Joe the Beast in the building saying, salute Stormy B Man and Copper. Main Event Mark, my brothers out there. How you like them little clips I be putting out there on the community chat there, Main Event? That David Chappelle is something else, ain't he? Saying salute. And who else we got out here? Main Event is saying, so much boxing today. Dazn has 3 or 4 cards today, and Showtime got that final card. Yeah, man. They are doing something else, right? With that, putting all that. But Dazn is trying to clear that slate for the year. They try to get all them fights out in December, man. It's ridiculous. William Old School has joined us saying, salute Stormy B Man. Peace, my brother. And y'all smash the like button, people, when entering the building. Peace. Yes, sir. And everybody else is saluting one another. Yeah. But listen, man, the thing about Josh Kelly is he is definitely being promoted as a UK version of Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, I don't even sometimes coming in there wearing some of those haircuts and hairstyles like De La Hoya, wearing his trunks like him. I mean, some of you might not see that, but my goodness, I could see it, man. It's like they not fooling me for 1 minute. You know, sometimes you just gotta be original. You know what I mean? You can pattern and market your fighters along the lines of how you want them to handle their careers, or even how you might want them to fight in a certain style, but the look, that's just like that kid Michelle Rivera running around here calling himself, you know, Little Ali or whatever. It's like, dude, come on, man. You look more like Felix Trinidad than anything. So get out of here with that foolishness, bro. But Kelly came into this fight with a record of 14-1, 7 KOs. He has 1 draw on his record, which already lets you know that he's had some struggles. He had a 6-round TKO loss to David Avanesian, Terrence Crawford's conquered foe, and that was in February of 2021. He was cut on the back of the head and above the right eye, and down twice prior to his corner throwing in the towel. So I think they put him in that fight a little too early, huh? And it was at welterweight when they fought. So, and then before that, he had a draw against Ray Robinson, huh? And not the Sugar Ray Robinson of lore, but Ray Robinson, the boxer, the 147-pound fighter. And he was cut in that fight. And you know, he just couldn't pull that one out. So, Pretty Boy needs to be carefully guided here, huh? And there's nothing wrong with these promotional companies trying to market guys who might have the looks for the ladies and all of that kind of stuff, but at least you got to give him some skills to protect himself in that ring. And that's where this one is kind of, you know, questionable. Now, I listened to one of his managers after the fight in the ring. He was so excited that Kelly had got this stoppage. But I'm like, dude, if you want to ask me, I think that Ramirez took the full count and probably took that manila envelope that y'all either giving him in the locker room after the fight or before he left the locker room before the fight. But again, if he's thinking about challenging for the world title, the IBO is there, the WBO is there. Tim Tszyu is the fight to take, though, because you can make that good money, but you're going to have to go over there to Australia to get the rope put around your neck. And I don't think they want that for Josh at this time, but it looks like that might be the biggest money for him. I'll have to look in the ratings to see who is the IBO champion, but I don't know, man. Let me see if I can track that down real quick. Let's see, super welterweight, the IBO. Oh, okay, James Metcalf. The IBO super welterweight champ is James Metcalf. He's 35 years of age. They call him Kid Shamrock. He's from the UK. He's an orthodox fighter. His record is 25-2 with 15 KOs. And he last fought in May of this year against Dennis Hogan, where he won a unanimous decision. Now, I think I remember that fight because I did a report on it in one of my post fights. And that's that fight that I felt like Dennis Hogan won. So Kid Shamrock, might be right for the pickings with Josh Kelly. Excuse me, I'm fumbling over my words this evening. That's not a good thing because I haven't been drinking. I want you guys to know that Stormy, he might be having some difficulty here. I don't know. I have to see if I can shake this off. But yeah, Kid Shamrock is 35, and we're looking over here at Josh Kelly, who's 29. So Pretty Boy against Kid Shamrock. That's probably what they're going to look to do early next spring or sometime in the early quarter of 2024. That's probably an easier route for him to go. And since he has a loss on his record already, to go in there with a countryman, they could possibly sell out a stadium over there. So that's probably what they're going to be looking to do. Going back to the chat for a moment to see who we got out here as things are picking up. Let's see. Main Event Mark says, love the clips. And Copper Aborigines is saying, Dazn putting them together, aren't they? Yeah, man. They're furious. Now think of all those weekends. Now we've had a tremendous year, chat, on boxing. But think of the weekends when we didn't have no cards and they wasn't doing anything. And then here we go in the last quarter of the year and they giving us a flurry, a combination of fight cards closing out the year, knowing damn well people got Christmas shopping to do, traveling to do. You know, you're getting ready for the holidays and all of that. And you giving us all these damn cards, man. Slow it down, Slow it down. I mean, I ain't saying stop, but damn, you know, my stomach hurt. William says, I just got home from work as usual, shaking my damn head. Shadow 979 in the building saying, salute Stormy B man and the chat. What's good with you, brother? And Copper says, Josh Kelly is playing the part of Oscar. Yeah, he is, man. Listen, if he was Latin, it'll be right there, right? But this is how you know they really doing it, because they thinking that because he's from the UK and he's a Caucasian kid, you know, they're probably getting away with nobody will ever notice. Well, Stormy noticed it right away. Because I've been watching boxing. You know, when Oscar came along, it wasn't even nobody doing what Oscar did. And here y'all got this kid. He's like a carbon copy. He's just not Mexican American. That's all. Who you think you're fooling, man? Get out of here with that foolishness. Copper says, nah, Stormy B, man. That's going to be a good fight. Which one, Copper, you talking about? You talking about Tim Tszyu or the other guy, James Metcalf? Because that Metcalf fight, you know, that's an in-house fight. It's a UK fight. Okay, yeah, Josh versus James. Yeah, but see, James, I thought he lost that fight to Dennis Hogan. Remember, they just fought a few months ago. I thought he lost that fight. He didn't lose on the cards, but I thought Hogan was touching him up in that fight. I remember that fight. But this is what they be doing, man. I tell you, that manager of Kelly's in the ring, he was so excited. He was like, this kid, I mean, he did the shot. He threw that shot. I mean, he looked really great. I'm like, dude, calm down. He was in there with a guy that was in there to lose. He wasn't even supposed to beat Josh. Man. In the UK, they really get behind their fighters, don't they? A fighter could look like total crap, and they'd be like, well, it's close. I mean, like, it's close. He's getting slaughtered out of there. Man, that's just like when Thompson was getting beat up by Opataya. They were like, oh, Thompson he's looking, he's looking like he needs to pick it up a little bit. I'm like, no, he's looking like he need a doctor, dude. Opataya had that dude leaking like a broken pipe by the third round. I was like, y'all ain't gonna stop this yet? Big 7-foot dude in there getting beat up by Bruce Lee. Like, this Game of Death Part 2. They kept pushing Thompson out there, man. And Opataya was like, okay, ring the bell. Man, that's the one thing about them UK fighters too, man. When they be getting beat up, they corner me and don't be knowing when to stop it. They be like, he could come back. We saw Rocky 25 times. Look at that. Look at And I ain't making fun of UK fighters. I'm not. But I'm making fun of the scenarios because it's like, dude, there comes a time when you gotta blow the whistle. Man, I was watching earlier today, AJ in that first fight against Usyk. Man, in that 12th and final round when Usyk had AJ against the ropes and started opening up with them combinations, it was like under 20 seconds to go. Man, somebody rang the bell early and AJ was on them ropes. He was moving and wobbling and stuff because he was hurt. And he was like, where the bell at? Somebody rang the bell early, about 5 seconds too early. Usyk was tagging that dude, man. AJ went back to the corner and flopped down on that stool. He was like, I thought y'all was never gonna ring that damn bell. Roy Jones was like, that's the one thing he shouldn't do. Go over there and sit down. He needs to walk around the ring like he got some more left in him so the judges can be swayed. Joshua was like, Roy said he need to walk around so he could convince the judges. Joshua was over there in the corner. When he heard Roy say that, he was like, oh man. Boy, they put Usyk jumped on his ass, man. AJ was over there telling his cornerman, he was like, y'all said he was a cruiserweight. Y'all said he didn't have no punching power. Y'all said he couldn't fight big dudes. He kicked my ass. Ed Hearn told AJ in the locker room, you know, we could come back and try to get this back in a few months in the rematch, AJ was like, woo, man. That is something else, man. Man. Joe the Beast is laughing. Copper says he was getting beat up. Copper says, ref looking crazy. Should I stop it or what? That's why I say, they don't know when to stop a fight. They be watching their guys get trounced, and they be like, well, we just watched Rocky last night for the 25th time. He might come back. Man, they be letting these guys get... And the fighters be in the ring like with their gloves at their throat, like waving like, come on, man. Cut this shit. Oh my goodness, boy. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. I be telling it like it is. It's like they don't know how to take it easy. Pull a guy out before he takes too much damage or something. You know, they be leaving people in there to the death, huh? The kumite. They be leaving them guys in there to the death. I didn't hear no bell. They be waiting for a dramatic moment like when Mickey told Rocky, get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. The fighter be in there like, yelling like Rocky. It's messed up, man. Copper says Usyk was firing AJ up the whole fight. Yeah, he was. Joe the B says that should have been a standing 8 count at least. Got the skippity pops I put on. Copper says AJ was looking like, man, get this guy off of me. Yeah, he was. And I thought that in the rematch, I thought that Usyk was going to attack him like that earlier in the fight, but he never did. But I guess he got into a flow or a rhythm or something in that first fight at that last round, man. Or at least he was just trying to secure that he won the final round. And that's what gave him the title. Copper says the bell hadn't run. The ref stopped the fight early by seconds. AJ was about to be knocked out by Usyk. The ref saved AJ. Yes, he did. We got Tay Brown in there, the real queen of MMA talk. What's good with you? Copper says Tyson Fury gonna be next victim of Usyk. Yeah, I said that. Joe the B says AJ was looking like Tio after that Cambosos loss. I won that fight 8 rounds to 5. Copper says every time AJ got hit by Usyk, AJ said the ref, hey ref, What about this shit here? Yeah, like legal punches landing. He was like, don't you think that was low, ref? The ref was like, man, that was on your chin. Yeah, buddy, man, I'm telling you. So Kelly went out there tonight, and he styled and profiled all over Placido, who was just brought in to, you know, make that kid look good. That's all. And the Placido like stood in front of him, and for like 5 seconds. And then that's when Kelly was like, oh, this is where I throw the uppercut. If you watched that fight last night with Jake Paul, he did the same thing. That dude stood in front of Jake Paul for like 5 seconds, and Jake was like, oh, this is the script. This is where I throw the uppercut. And the guy goes out. When y'all gonna be able to see when it's real and when it ain't, huh? Cause I looked at that Paul fight, I was like, there's no way that's real. There's no way it's real. And then I see tonight, and they think just cause it's in another country, you don't know that they got the same script, huh? They was like, yeah, Josh, we brought the script in from the fight from America last night on the Dazn card in America. Well, we're gonna have you do the same thing, just in the 3rd round. He was like, okay, solid uppercut. I'm telling you, man. See, what Haney did to Regis, that wasn't scripted. Regis thought he really knew, but Haney told him, man, I'm gonna take everything. He said, you flat-footed, you ain't got no footwork. I'm gonna take everything away from you. You ain't gonna hit me with none of that. And he didn't. One of the things we saw early on was Regis going to the canvas. Everybody was like, oh, and down goes Regis. Everybody was spilling their beers and stuff. They was like, what the hell happened there? Regis was like, man, y'all lied to me. Regis was missing so bad against Haney. One time he went and dove that Haney. He looked like one of them villains in the kung fu movies that be trying to go after those ladies. Come here, give me a kiss. And he went and reached and grabbed. And Devin was like, whoop, slip him out of there. Regis went into the ropes. But the funniest part about the Regis fight with Haney was the post-fight press conference, man. When I saw Regis sitting up there, he had all them knots up on his head, I was like, damn. Devin was going upside that dude's head. He had knots and bruises. He had it, man. He never saw that happening to himself. He just thought he was gonna go in there and show that young gun what was up, huh? But hey, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, huh? Don't do that. Salute to my brother Eric Jordan out there in that super chat. He says, after the first round, it was a wrap. Devin sure wasn't lying. No, he wasn't, man. He wasn't lying. That's one of the reasons why it's good to have those face-offs where they get to talking, because then you'll see who gets to eat their words, you know. And that doggone personal trainer or whatever, that dude, they was calling him the gigolo. They was calling him a stripper. They stripped him of his voice because I ain't heard nothing from him since. That dude been quiet as a mouse peeing on cotton. Jeff, the producer in the building, saying, Storm, salute OG. What's good with you? Eric Jordan says, Regis was a pinata. That's pretty good right there. Copper says, Regis pointed to the ref and said, hey man, there's 3 people in here I'm fighting. The ref said, hit the one in the middle. Joe the Beast says, Regis need to work with someone like Kenny Porter. If nothing else, he gonna make sure Regis learn to move his feet and give better educated pressure. That young man is 34, man. The only thing he can learn how to do is to add some more zeros to the bank account, because, you know, as far as getting in there with these younger, bigger, stronger fighters, y'all know what comes with the next comment. If you think Regis gonna go in there and beat one of these younger, bigger, stronger fighters in this division where all these tough dudes are, but yeah, I think that Kelly, his best opportunity at the IBO title will be against what's his name? James Metcalf. Cause Tim Tszyu will break that kid in 2. And Tim Tszyu ain't fighting outside of Australia. He's sticking over there down under. You're going to have to go over there and train with kangaroos and spiders and everything. Copper says Regis got 3 fights left in him. Then he can pack it up. Hey. Something. Joe the Beast says, yeah, Regis would definitely have to needed that change like 5 years ago or more. But yeah, if he try to fight any more young, hungry dudes, it's gonna be lights out for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Copper, Tim is an email champ. Lots of email champs these days. Copper says, Tim gotta leave down under if he wants to get these fights with these American fighters. These cats don't fight outside the country. Either Devin was brave enough to go. Yeah, you know, Devin is of a different, he's cut from a different cloth, man. He wanted to get out there and prove himself, and he's done that. But there's not a lot of his contemporaries that are willing to do the same. Do you think that Tank Davis could have got over there in Australia and beat George Kambosos? Hell no. Even though he could beat George Kambosos here, but he'll go over there and lose. Because he's, you know, he's never been put in situations where he's had to adjust to circumstances. Having everything tailor-made for you and all of that, that just goes to show how these guys, you know, they come apart when they have real trial in their fights. Devin is just going to get better. And even if he loses a fight, he'll come back better because he'll look at whatever it was that brought him to lose and he's going to fix it and come back better. These other guys, they're trying to protect themselves, trying to keep it safe. You know, you can't do that in boxing, man. That doesn't mean you have to fight tough guy after tough guy after tough guy. But what it means is that you have to have an assortment of circumstances where you had to adapt or adjust to the situations that were not favorable to you. And a lot of these guys, they haven't done that. Lewis Hinton, what's good with you? I see you out there. So I'm gonna put a little poll up here and see what you guys think. I'm not telling you to endorse one thing or another. I'm just asking which event you're gonna check out. Some of you may be able to watch both. Man. I hate when I do this. I always do some goofy stuff when I try to have my computer set up. Okay, I put the poll up there just for you guys, just for a little bit of entertainment's sake. Which which card are you gonna watch this evening? And for some of you, if the poll appears on your screen as a white blank card or something, just tap on it. That's where you can see it, because YouTube did something recently that made the graphic act up a little bit. Beko came in and said, hey, he's not coming to lay down for Morrell. We'll see. I've watched some of his fights, and I'm telling you that the way he fights, Morrell could take advantage of a lot of those wide shots he throws. The same way that I thought that Shadisha Green was going to take advantage of Franchon Cruz Dazn doing the same thing, but she wasn't able to do it. I think Shadisha, she blew that opportunity, man. That fight was right there for her. Well, this percentage right here, Copper, is pretty decent. That's 60-40. I'm going to tell you something. Please don't sleep on the Rodriguez-Edwards fight. It's going to be a good fight. Granted, they're little guys, flyweights. But you can't look at the Morel-Agbeko fight like this. They didn't bring a fighter in at the end of the Showtime event that's supposed to upset Morel. Think of it like that. They didn't bring that kid in there to beat him. Yeah, Copper, I think that upon review, Shadesha could have did some more stuff to be busy. But my goodness, boy, Franchon was a slob last night. She looked so horrible. If I was in her corner training her, I would have been embarrassed for her performance. I really would have. I would have been embarrassed for her performance. Now, if Morel was to lose that fight tonight, boy, would that be something to go out on that note. Showtime's last card to be upset. And isn't your boy Little B-Hop supposed to be fighting Colbert? Isn't he supposed to be on that card tonight? I know Andre Berto is supposed to be on there. That Colbert's supposed to be fighting that Jose Valenzuela. Those two dudes don't care for each other. Valenzuela got in Colbert's ass the last time they fought. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Copper, Franchon, she looked like she was rehearsing for a bar brawl from a John Wayne movie, the way she fought last night. Straight up old Western type swing and miss. So Andre Berto is supposed to fight Robert Guerrero. Kyron Davis is supposed to fight Cruz Stewart. Knowing Showtime, they only gonna show the Chris Colbert fight and the Morrell fight. So that's all you'll get out of that. Yeah, there'll be a post-fight show tonight after those fights, though. I will come back with a post-fight. Copper says we're all waiting on the December 23rd fights. Listen, Copper, have you been watching my premieres? Every day this week, every day next week will be my breakdown videos for all the undercard and main event. No, there's actually going to be a fight card after December 23rd. Let me tell you what it is. Upcoming fights. Let's see. There is a card scheduled for Yeah, Naoya Inoue is fighting on Tuesday, December 26th. He's fighting Marlon Tapales over there in Japan. Then there's a fight card scheduled for Thursday, December 28th and Sunday, December 31st. So there's still some fight cards. Friday, December 29th. What's his name? Melnicki. I said fight card. I didn't say it's going to be a fight. Fight card. They're scheduled. Man, what if Otto Wallin upset Anthony Joshua, bro? Man, Sandor and Martin is fighting tonight too on ESPN Plus. Oh, he should have fought already. It says 3 p.m. Central Time. Let me see if I turn my ESPN Plus on. Let's see. Yeah, ESPN Plus. I'm gonna see if I can find it in the search engine. Let's see. And Martin should have got that decision over Teofimo though. I don't like the fact that they gave Teo a decision that he didn't deserve. When I punched it in on my ESPN Plus app, it doesn't show. So maybe this was earlier. I don't know. The Sandor Martin fight. Sandor Martin. There's no results in on it yet, so I don't know if they got in the ring yet, but it's supposed to be for today. Supposed to be an 8-rounder. Bunch of foreign guys on that card. It's supposed to be, and that's a Dazn fight too. That's supposed to have been over in Piemonte, Italy. Dang. Wow, this Dazn really getting it in. We were joking earlier, but damn, they got a card in Italy, a card in the US, and a card in the UK all in one day. Damn. They trying to collect them fees, bro. You can't tell me these people can't make fights, man. Jacked up. All in that poll now, 67%. Well, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up, you guys, because we got to get ready for the other cards, and I have to take me some medicine, get myself waking up. I was a little sluggish during this show, not as sharp as I normally like to be. I see my man Healer the teacher out there. He popped into the building. Just about to play your commercial, bro. Here we go.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improve footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mid work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came out here. Some of you guys got to do things and get yourselves together. I understand. Peace to everybody. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. We'll be back later on for the final show of the evening. Peace.